from the outside in. We may never know how the story goes. I don't know the path I take to get to you. I don't know the path I take to get to you. I don't know the path I take to get to you, get to you. Invincible, we are. Invincible, think we are, think we are.
Everybody, it's another night on the UnKnown show with KraZ-Wren-A, and I'm here to say hello. How is everybody tonight? I know you're all in bed. It's 9:30 at night, and I've already done a show or two, or thinking about doing all kinds of shows. So I'm like full myself. Yeah, right. Oh no, I'm kidding. Anyway. I'm always kidding. Everything's a joke to me. Yeah, even when I look in the mirror. Yeah, that's funny. So, anyway, wait a minute. I'm going to take this lozenge out of my mouth so everybody can understand me, because otherwise I'm sitting there going, sound like kind of like a chipmunk or something, chewing on a nut. Anyway, I got a little thing I read on another show a long time ago when I did like this pirate show, because I called it a pirate show because the people that were supposed to show up for their show didn't show up for their show, so I plugged in the microphones and took over their show for them. So I called it the pirate show because I pirated the show. I'm so sneaky. I never did get in trouble. Thank goodness for that. I was thinking I was going to get in trouble for that one, but it didn't, so that was good. Anyway, I was taking a airtime, I guess, so that was a good thing. Anyway, I had this thing. It took me half a night to find it last night because it's kind of an old article that I was reading on that one show. And no matter what anybody thinks, I don't care what you think. Think what you want to think. If you got a dirty mind, then that's your problem. I don't know. But this thing had me cracking up the first time I read it, so I don't know if it's going to affect me the same way this time, but we'll find out. So I'm going to read it again for y'all, for your night of pleasure. Okay. This is funny anyway. Okay. Australian fisherman spends night with crocodile below bunk. Yes, that's right, below bunk. What is he doing below the guy's bunk? Okay, an Australian fisherman was so enraged with finding yet another crocodile on the end of his fishing line that he took the animal home and spent the night with it sleeping below his bunk bed. That's right. Ashley Sala spent his birthday fishing at Nins Creek in the river mouth in Innisfall, 55 miles south of Cairns, when he thought he'd caught a fish. I threw my line out to catch a barra for my birthday, and I ended up catching a croc, Mr. Sala said. I thought I caught my 1-meter barra. I was so happy I was yahooing and carrying on. 20 minutes later, after fighting it, I brought it to the surface, and when the moon came out from behind the clouds, I realized it was a croc tangled up in my fishing line. Mr. Sala realized that the crocodile, which he was starting to feel sorry for, was almost certainly drowned if the line wasn't untangled, and so maddened at the frequency with which the crocodile was stealing his bait, he picked up the reptile, taped its jaws together, and drove it to the house of his local consular to complain about the crocodile population. The only problem was that the councillor, Mark Nolan, also in charge of the county's crocodiles, was asleep. I went around to Mark Nolan's house because I know where he lives, Mr. Sala said. I was a bit hyped up and shouldn't have been there while trying to wake him up, but I was sick of going fishing and having his problem with crocodiles. So the fisherman then decided to take the crocodile home for the night. I'm going to laugh because that's funny. Yep, it's getting to me again. Until it could be taken to the wildlife park. His unimpressed girlfriend made the pair sleep in an empty donga cabin at his family's caravan park. I sat on top bunk and had a few birthday beers by myself and watched the croc on the floor until I fell asleep, he explained. His counselor later praised Mr. Sala's care of the animal, comparing him favorably to the Crocodile Dundee actor Paul Hogan. Paul Hogan's got nothing on Ashley Sala, he said. Paul Hogan never slept with a salty. Ashley has, and I witnessed it. So I give Ashley a 10 out of 10 for the way he cared for the reptile during the night and how it's been located and is safely back in a crocodile farm. Oh my gosh. Well, that was even funnier the first time around because I made some other jokes there, but I better not say the same jokes that I said last time because I really got it for somebody. Oh gosh. Anyway, that's pretty funny. I mean, that was even funnier the first time I read it. But, things are always funnier after the first time you read it. So, yeah, that was a pretty cool thing on the crocodiles. Oh, my gosh. I go to this thing, it's where I get funny news from. And, boy, sometimes I find some good articles there. And sometimes they're stupid articles, but you never know what you're going to get till you read it. I kind of like to read stuff that's, that I haven't read yet, and it kind of it's like sneakily gets me. But then sometimes I read some things and they turn out to be real bummers, they're not even funny. And I'm like, well, why is it underneath the funny stuff if it's not funny? Who knows? Anyway, that's a snap. Anyway, okay, I guess I read all that stuff yesterday. So, let's see, what else can I do? I don't know. What else can I do? Did I read Facebook today? No, I didn't read Facebook today. I was too busy trying to stay awake. I had other shows to do. Well, I found out I had one show to do this morning, or this afternoon, early this afternoon, and then found out that the woman was doing a rebroadcast, and I didn't even know. So I was like, I got up early to do a rebroadcast. No, I didn't do a rebroadcast. I just went, I guess I'm not going to be on the show today. Duh. So then I had to wait to the second show, and I was falling asleep trying to stay awake because it was like 3 hours after that time, and I was sitting there just trying to stay awake, and I was like, now I'm awake, but earlier today I was having a real hard time staying awake. I was like walking around, falling asleep, like walking around, my eyes closing. That's pretty bad, so I had to get a lot of caffeine to keep me awake today. Whew. So now I'm like I got things buzzing out of my head. So anyway, I'm going to play another song. Oh, forgot. I don't know how I'm doing it. Okay, there it goes. Wait a minute. Oh, by the way, I forgot. If I'm going to be a good DJ, then I must say the name of the song and the person who sings it. It's called One Cell by Negative Sound. Okay, here it goes. Shoot.
One cell, one single cell. One thought, one solitary notion. Of a life complete, yet incomplete. They don't come from nowhere. Nothing without the other. No changes, not a chance in the world without a hand, without a plan, without love.